So if there's like insane amounts of mimics, actually. Oh no, I'm stuck. Research complete. Mimic matter 3. Although, does it really matter? Does it matter? Okay, so
Maybe I can help you.
well, fuck. I think I missed all of them. Is there like any way to... Does this work if I don't know. Saving? What the fuck? I think a couple of them hid.
Hello, nice to see you.
So...
My mistake.
My mistake. Wait, what is it actually? I don't know. So there were 5 mimics here. Well, that's... That's fine and dandy. I used my recycler and didn't get any one of them. It's kinda sad. A neuromod. Introduction to Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis. Something spooky is going on. Yes. Annalise Galagos. So what happened to her actually?
Hello, Dr. Kelstrom? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer abdication contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some
Why
allowance
is that
for the researcher?
moonwalking?
I mean, my God.
There's 2 of them.
The one pushing the button?
Look, I understand. I really do. It wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to
That's what that one is burning.
be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is in extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time, understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrom. I understand.
God
Oh,
damn
look,
it.
you may be late for a meeting with Alex.
I wasn't listening what they were talking about. What? Can I actually equip this? Yeah. happened?
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
So she was actually... She was actually trying to tell everyone what is happening in here. And that's why they were so... worried, or why Alex was so worried about her actually doing anything. I broke that. I see. That was the reason. Where the fuck did these enemies come from? Nice. Are they actually immune to fire? Kinda feels like that. So... Search Dr. Galagos' habitation board in crew quarters for evidence pertaining to what went on in Psychotronics. Apparently she was having a crisis of conscience over the experiments performed on the volunteer test subjects. She looks like she and a friend planned to smuggle incriminating evidence of the station. But they couldn't. They weren't able to do that. So I don't have the password, but I can hack this. Remember your mission from Hans Kelstrup. The volunteers' TranStar sensors are irredeemable. Sociopaths sentenced to die for their crimes. We are neither judge nor jury. We only enable their already ordained destruction to the benefit of whole humanity. Read the file on 13 if you need assurance. It's unlocked in the extraction lab. In the extraction lab. Well, if I remember, I'll probably find it. I'm an idiot from Demian Lin. I managed to lock my morgue keycard in the morgue. Kelstrup thinks I'm an imbecile as it is. Have any ideas? Well, no one... She didn't answer. I mean, she'll probably tell you how to get into the morgue. But I'll find a way. So these enemies just spawned here when you entered that place. Where's the operator actually? Where's the heal bot? Is it over here?
Hello. Diagnosing. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
I don't need to scan any phantoms. So I explored that side. But I haven't been here. Where's my pistol? I guess I should probably get like a... Oh, you can actually see the mimics after... After you identify them, you don't need to use the scope anymore. Mitsuko Tokaji. That was the one who lost. Her fingers.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences, or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Maybe I can.
Thanks!
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing suspect.
Thanks for fucking spawning enemies there. And this looks kinda nice now. So... Oh, it died over here. Is there any other way to get in here? Like this? There's one more a mimic somewhere else where I actually do. What the fuck? Why can't I hit it? A note. Yes. And now there's a fucking... Not a mimic. Not a mimic. Oh, these notes are... Where did it go? What the hell? Why is there like randomly... The fucking medical operator is down there. Not a mimic. So where the fuck did the... Oh, I think it's on the other room, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Spare parts. I mean, I didn't want to make that explode, but... What the fuck? Oh, it's...
Vital signs critical.
Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did that thing even come from? Yeah, walk into the fire. didn't. It's on the other side now. There's a fucking mimic still.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Eeww.
Wait, where are you? I need healing.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. Please hold still. This will only take a moment. All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Do I want to fix that?
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Eeww.
Die. Fuck face. Annoying! Annoying fuckers. So why is there oxygen here? I don't know. Give me the loot. I just want the loot. Sure. Fucking all these notes. Electric junction. Don't want to hit that. Take the ammunition and note. It didn't say anything.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
So, some of them were planning to actually... Typhoon Mimesis Part 3. I haven't found the Part 1. May explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Kletka for so long. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, e.g. prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. That's kinda crazy to think about. Scary to think about. Helen Parker corpse. Well, we already killed that person. Status report 37. Helen. From Mitsuko Tokaji. V37 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them, nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset pica, but there was no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. 37 Suicide Watch update. Dr. Helen Parker Combs from Christopher Smith. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point at the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk, Security Officer Smith. So, Encephalolectomy. Helen, I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. So 37 isn't sane anymore. How do I actually get in here? I feel like they're hinting that you need to shoot that and there's a way to open it. Unfortunately, I don't have the caster thing. So, this is the behavior biometrics. A mimic over there.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The typhoon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of
Greater mimic. A preliminary observation reveals that specimen 14 is moderately larger than any of the other mimic specimens collected from the Kletka incident. But a far more fascinating aspect is that what appears to be its advanced mimicry ability. Specimen 14 has on numerous occasions demonstrated the ability of reproducing objects whose size and complexity far outstrip the abilities of any of the other specimens. What's more, many of these reproductions appear to be fully functioning. So it can actually turn into... Imitation power seems limited to objects roughly the mass of the mimic itself. Could the psychoscope be modified somehow to detect hidden ones? Get to high ground and immobilize with glue cannon. They can be
theories, but no solid answers.
turned into...
I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Like, what the hell? Oh, It changed into your family's photo. Is that like a... What the hell? Utilities. Null wave control. Introduce null wave transmitter to test chamber to suppress mimics abilities. Warning, NVT voids test results. So null wave, these disable their abilities. Typhoon Mimesis Part 1, okay. Using Moss power spectroscopy with hyperfine splitting of an isotope embedded in the target object. In this case, a standard transstar coffee mug, the creatures seem to have a weird affinity for them. If the mimic actually altered its atomic structures to duplicate the target object, then we would expect the reading to be consistent in the duplicated object. When the alteration occurred, the reading was present but the frequency had changed. The new objective was on a different timescale than the original. Oh. Mimic theory. After the last... Let's start from the beginning. Time to place your... From Rory Manion. Time to place your bets on how this actually works. My money is number 2 obviously. Hallucinogenic field. Mimics produce a field that causes observers to think they see the object. Pocket dimension. Mimic swaps places with the object in a parallel universe, stays connected via a wormhole. Transmutation. Mimic configures its atoms and molecules while maintaining its own subjective consciousness. After the last 6 months here, I'm going with 4 magic. Dome Taker. Dome Taker 3 pilgrimage to the autarky of the Dome arrived with my last drop. Let me know if you'd like a download. The caves are all handcrafted. The fuck? Mystery Man. Does Lancetta ring any bells? Dr. Gus Lancetta. What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week. The week before the entire science staff had lost last quarter's neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had IT look up his account and it had all been deleted, all but his credentials. Who the hell was he? Lancetta. Gus Lancetta. From the... Probably something from the government, you'd think. So is there something here? It's just this stuff. Typhon organ, I need that. Yeah, that's the 3 things they were thinking about. So how do I actually get in there? I want to kill it. How do I do it? I want to kill you! How can I do it? And what do these buttons do? Tries to mimic the item you see over there. Yeah. But you just can't get in there. No. No, wait a minute. There is a door here. Oh! Okay, so let's do this. What? Unavailable? God damn it. Can I kill it some like this? Motherfucker! Come here. There's like some sort of auto-aiming. Okay. Dead mimic is a good mimic. What the hell? I was carrying this. I wasn't. Well, let's lock it in. Typhon lure. Rory, I've loaded another nightlight as requested. Up the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhon ought to follow the lure like an imprinted duckling. What? So you can walk in this thing. But it does like some weird effect. The weaving. So random neuromods just sitting there. Medkit. Ja Typhon lure. I mean, I didn't really loot anything. So how can I get inside? Follows it. I don't think you can get inside here. Like there's a door, but no way to actually open it. What the hell? What's that? What the hell is this? I don't know. Probably a glitch. So I can't get in here. For whatever reason. No way to open it. I think that's about it from this place. I look through everything. But I can't get in here because I'm pretty sure you need to use the like the bow weapon to shoot that utilities button over there on the computer. That's why they're hinting that with those. But since I don't have the fucking... Oh. Glue canisters just sitting here. So... explored everything. I haven't been here, right? Or have I? No, this is the way up here. Science operators. I guess I'll just... kill this guy. Okay. Let's reload everything. I just don't know where the enemies came from.
Hello. Dr. Eeww.
Oh. Let's go do this. Like fucking 10,000 items. I have a weapon upgrade part 2, but I don't want to use it yet. I can actually make quite a lot of these again. Not sure if I need anything else. So how many do I have now? 12. Let's get this now. I mean... why not? Except these are like really pointless, but whatever. Now I can actually fucking go anywhere and do anything.
Hello, Dr. Eeww.
Live Exam and Morgue or Material Extraction Armory. Both basically lead into the same place. Okay. Well, the mimics came and they died. There were actually quite many of them. The armory. Unfortunately, I can't get in there. I mean, this is another place where I think you can use the bow. Part13.
Hey!
Homo sapiens.
Hey, over here!
Research complete.
This is the other guy. Humans, like most mammals, possess a low natural psychoactive potential. Redacted. Typhon. The addition of the neuromod probably derived from the Typhon orgasm temporarily weakens the elasticity of human neuron connections and allows for the addition of new synthetic neurons to catalyze changes in the subject's brain. Removal of this serum will cause the human body to reject the new neurons and connections, effectively resetting the brain back to its original state. This process results in a memory loss and other as of yet undiscovered side effects. So this is the one I was tracking at some point, who
What,
was
you
alive.
need guns? Ammo? I saw one of them science types go into that armory. Saw him punching the code. You get me out of here. I'll let you have it.
Start
My
extraction.
name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram.
Volunteer
All you gotta
text
do
of
is
criminal
open the
history.
door.
Approved for viewing. Press request record to view at your discretion. V13 voluntary information. Institution Camp 17 Siberia. Human trafficking, kidnapping, solicitation of a minor, distribution of controlled substances, fraudulent impersonation. Solicitation of a minor. What is solicitation? I'm not sure. Is it like a... Was he like a pimp? You know?
Hey,
The human trafficking.
what are you reading? My rap sheet, huh? Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest, some of it probably is true. I done some wrong in my days, but this ain't right now. Come on, y'all got to let me out of here.
Exotic material extraction manual. Except from manual detailing procedures in the extraction lab. Using the extraction workstation, complete the following steps in listed order while a volunteer test subject is present in the extraction chamber. Extract mimic from containment. Release mimic into material extraction chamber. When multiplication process is complete, extract exotic material. Process material and collect from dispenser tray. Immediately transport remains to the morgue. Oh. Oh, this key code. But I can hack this. Hey dude, I don't need to
I
release
never
you.
did anything to those kids. I was just getting them out of a bad spot, that's all.
Yeah,
Now, the real criminals, they didn't like how I was chipping away at their pile of rubles. They got their claws sunk deep in the government. Got me shipped off to the gulag. That's how I
gulag.
ended up here, see?
Yeah, you know, I don't fucking believe anything.
Those fellas were Russian. I speak a little, but as you can tell, I ain't from there. As you might have guessed. Come on now, goddammit, let me out.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm
Another
headed out
side
there
mission.
as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
I understand.
There's a poltergeist there, right? Yeah, there's a poltergeist. How do you actually scan a poltergeist if you can't scan it while it's invisible? So there's another actually side mission. Let's check out my side missions. $1,000,000 Caulk Gun. Seal hull breach, Talos exterior. Jose Costa was tasked with sealing a minor hull breach in order to restore atmosphere to exotic material storage areas within Psychotronics. If I complete this work, I could regain access to that area. So is that the exotic material area? And this will only open if I seal it, right? Then the other one is Psychotronics Prisoner. I've come across an experiment with a volunteer trapped in a chamber designed to render mimics into exotic material. This man will most certainly die in the process, but the material produced will be extremely useful if I let him go. However, he says he'll let me into the armory. I mean, I can just hack this place. I wonder what it says if you... Local lockdown effect. Need to somehow get that open. I wonder what it says if I actually, like, I don't like criminals, so.
Y'all really shit and fell backwards in it, huh?
What does he say if I actually hack into this? Hi, I hacked into there.
No reason to keep me locked up in here anymore.
Shotgun ammunition. Silenced pistol. Turret.
Ready to scan.
I mean, if I get there at some point, that might be decent. Against the mimic, but how do you actually scan it? Oh shit. I think it actually takes away the ammunition if you just pick up. Damian Lin is dead. Weapon upgrade kit. Yeah, it removes the ammunition. But you could have like shot the foam dart through there and gotten in here. Now that I got in here, you know. Hi.
Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Just what the hell are you doing?
Have fun.
What's that thing doing in there, huh?
I don't know. It wants to be our friend. Like this.
Shit! You! I told you not to do it! Oh, shit!
See you later.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Yeah, I'm not gonna empathize with a fucking child trafficker.
Morgan, did you hesitate? At all? I'm sure he
Well,
wasn't a good man,
for
but
like 1 minute.
could you have done otherwise, given the opportunity? The Typhon can only kill and destroy, but you're human. You have a choice.
Extracting material. Material is more important, not to mention life of a criminal. At least a fucking... Alright. But that's how they actually work. Like, it kills and then it like starts to multiply. Why are they acting like it's a big deal? Because honestly... What the hell? There's a mimic corpse in here. Is it supposed to be like this? What the hell? This fool looks pretty glitchy. Huh? Walk road.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Oh, they're here.
The truth is discomforting. Every neuromod produced by TranStar contains exotic materials derived from a mimic. If you've been paying attention, you know how mimics get made.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Oh shit. It's these things. Let's test this out. It works. Electric Phantom. Unfortunately, I had to use all of those, but... God damn. Is there more? Fucking punch the...
Ready to scan.
turret. There's still more somewhere. So I can't even get in here. What the hell? So this was a dead end.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Was an optional thing. There's some mimic over here. Maybe not over here. Where the hell is that mimic actually? It's in a place where I've already been. Whatever. Where is the goddamn... Well, I mean, I don't need to. Might as well use a sweet repair. Live Exam and Morgue.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the guts is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't even seem to see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
Speed scan. That actually sounds pretty good. Decrease the amount of time needed to complete a scan. Yep. Let's get it. Rapidly change position up to 6 meters. Away and leave behind a double that fools enemies for 4 seconds. Oh. So I need to fix whatever they were fucking messing around with. Complete the life examination procedure in Psychotronics. Didn't I already have C fabrication? Phantom Genesis experiment ID. Please ensure there is a cadaver in the enclosure and activate psychoscopes prior to opening containment cylinder. Open containment shield.
Examination theater compromised.
All specimens required.
Warning.
Oh shit.
Examination theater compromised.
It actually... That's an electric. Voltaic Phantom. Oh, this is an etheric phantom, not electric phantom. Common name Etheric Phantom. Typhon Anthropophamus Psychoetheric. It is unclear at this time what prompts a weaver to invest additional resources in the creation of these more powerful phantoms. However, testing has revealed that these phantom specimens are much more durable and more dangerous than their weaker cousins. Of particular note is the Etheric Phantom, which produces a particulate cloud that is highly toxic and disruptive to normal matter. The Phantom is capable of manipulating this particulate to create a duplicate of itself for a short period as demonstrated in test log something. Please note that in addition to standard purge procedures required for Phantom study, any enclosure used to house an etheric Phantom must have atmosphere cycled. So it's just gas. That's why you don't want to go close of them. Voltaic Phantom. Error. Unknown Typhon organism. No entries found. Please contact Dr. Hans Kelstrup, Director of Psychotronics. Weaknesses: EMP, null wave, and psychic. Immunity is electric, but EMP works on them. Okay.
Warning. Examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised.
Alright. That's not...
Warning, examination...
Vital signs.
But what the fuck? It still almost
Lifting
killed me.
local lockdown.
And where are you, robot? No! Well... Can I open this and do anything? No. I don't think I can get in there. Well, the lockdown is now lifted over here. That didn't even do anything. Like, you couldn't have done that. Well, I'm going to search for the fucking healer.
Hello.
Is the healer bot up there, right? Healer bot.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Diagnosing. Looks like
Yes,
you've had a rough
you can.
day. Please hold still. This will only take a moment. All done. You can fill out a service list. Talk to you.
So now I can actually go into the guts area.
Hello.
But I can actually check this place out. I wonder if you can actually move a person over there and then make it change another one of those. I wonder if I should try it. Maybe.